Uh, Good morning. This is Dr. Najeeb Ahmad Rumi from. Good morning. This is Dr. Najeeb Ahmad Rumi from Rumi Mind Health Center, London. And today, I hope you're all well, all across the globe. Today, we are going to discuss very important topic, which is stress, and it is like a pandemic all over the globe. It's prevailed all over the globe, and it may be with everyone. So today's topic is very important, and I think you will be benefited out of this topic, and hopefully you will enjoy it. And I will try my level best to give you some tips and tools to how to overcome and how to get rid of stress. So, in the beginning, I need to, in the introduction, I'm medical doctor with specialty in public health and mind well-being, and I'm running a health and well-being center in London, West London, UK. So, coming to the point, what is stress and what stresses you out? Number one, what are the stressors? What is with which objects, things, or situation is going to trigger your stress? Stressors, they are stressors. And how do you currently handle that stress? Because first we have to step by step you have to understand what is the stress, and how often you come across that stress, and what the strategy you keep and adopt in order to combat, in order to overcome your stress. I'm enjoying my morning coffee. So stress is because the definition, first of all, you have to understand what the stress is and what are the benefits and merits and demerits of stress is are. Well, of course, stress, uh, if it is positive, then you can be benefited out of the positive stress. If it is negative, then obviously it's harmful for your mind, body, and uh, for yourself as a whole. So stress is the body automatic response to any physical or mental demand placed on it. So when there is physical demand or any stress on your body, like automatic phenomena, autonomic nervous system, when there is a pain, then pain receptors are there, and then you feel stress with physical problems, and then you find out some positive ways to get rid of that. So physical or mental demands. So mentally, if you are stressed due to various reasons, we will discuss what are those reasons and causes which trigger your stress. And then what is autonomic nervous system? Automatically, the body release our adrenaline is chemical, is hormones inside our body due to that stress. Without any of our knowledge, because it's automatically our body is going to secrete and release and form that chemicals which is known as adrenaline, which is fight and flight. You may all be well aware of that terms, fight, fight and flight. So adrenaline is released chemical naturally produced in our body as a response to stress. Then it's linked to fight and flight, elicited. Now coming to types of stresses. Daily life, we have countless and lots of stresses in our life we come across, and without our knowledge, and automatically, because our body is, because there are two uh, system nervous systems are operating in our central nervous system, autonomic nervous system, and then is another is sympathetic nervous system, autonomically, that's linked, and parasympathetic nervous systems that we will discuss in detail. Types of stress. Number one, positive stress, because in the morning when we wake up and we are going to whatsoever the age group, if you are students, if you are learning and teaching, then school, colleges, universities, you get up early in the morning and you get ready for your daily routine work. That is positive stress. Positive stress is of moderate level. You can say the positive stress is a moderate level of stress. May actually improve performance and efficiency. Of course, when early in the morning you are going for work, you're going for studies, you're going for um, to complete any task given to you in the morning. So this is uh, improve performance. Positive stress, moderate level of stress is beneficial, because you are early in the morning, you get up and you are going to fulfill that task, complete that task. That is moderate positive stress. And if number two categories, if too little stress, number two, if the stress level is low and you are not motivated, you are not, linked to that task, and your level of stress is down, again, it's abnormal stress. Too little stress may result in boredom. You are boredom, and you are not taking interest in that um, task in your daily life. So again, this second level of stress is also dangerous. It's not good. It's not healthy. Third level, too much stress. Now, because too much stress, because automatically our body and brain is definitely, we are human being, and we may have lots of task to do, lots of challenges in life to do. So if it is we are overstressed due to our family traits, due to our lifestyle, due to our situation, circumstances, whatsoever the conditions are. If you are overstressed, third level of stress is very alarming. That's why today we are going to highlight the issues. What are the situation and the conditions which are going to trigger your stress, and without your knowledge, and that's why you are stressed. You have headache, your blood pressure is raised, your sugar level is raised, and wrinkles on your face all the time. When I go outside, come across the people who are going to work, who are coming back from the work, they are full of stress. And this, the face is index of your mind, what is going on. what is going to boil up in your mind, and you are stressed when you are going to school, colleges, universities, job, and you are full of stress. And when you are coming back again, your stress level is high and it reflects on your Facebook. This is your Facebook. So now, how do you um, identification of stress? What is going to disturb me, and what are the stresses? And we have to identify, because the only person that can heal or harm you is yourself. If you are under stress, if you are having more stress all the time, you are stressed and it is negative stress, then you have to identify what are the stressors. What are the stressors? Means what are going to give you stress. These are the stressors. Identifying stress is situation, activities, and relationships. What the situation? Because according to Socrates, he was one of the great philosophers. The Socrates, he said that people are not disturbed by the things, but by the view they take of them. What is your point of view about the situations, about the object, or about your relationship, about the task which has been given to you? So he said people are not disturbed by the things, but the view they take of them. That what they are thinking about the things, and that's why they are stressed, stressful, fearful, tearful. Because I always acknowledge and I always add up these things, that we are what we think, the way we think, feel, and act. Our action is very important. So we have to, what is your action according to the situations, according to what is going on? So th- that's why I use the star technique. Star is situation. What is the situation? It may be your relationship, your task, your school, your studies, your economics, your inflations. And as S star technique, S situation, that's situations. T is thought process. A, what is your action? How you are going to cope with the situation, your action. And R stand for result, consequences. So if the situation that according to that star technique is of 10%, thought process is, or how do you deal with that situation, relationship, or stressors, is of again 10%. A is action. How much you give to your action is 70%. Positive action or negative action. Stressful or you are de-stressed. Positive stress, although is there, but is action is 70%, and then star R is result. Result is again 10%. Sorry. So in total is 100%. So everything is your action, how you are going to act and react with the situation. Because again, if you are with mindfulness, with contented, with the peaceful pace of thoughts, mindset. Because when you are in a slow pace of mind, with the optimum level of stress, not too much, not less or more, but moderate level of stress, positive stress is there, and with the mindfulness, with free of more or less level of stress, then you can cope with with your stress. Then you can handle that without fear and phobias, without tears and then. So types of stress: school, work, family, relationship, legal, socioeconomical crisis. Nowadays is inflation, is painful inflammations like painful swelling. Inflations is like a painful inflammations nowadays. It's prevailed all over the globe, which is very alarming situation for all of the human being, and we are being deprived and we are being harassed through these kinds of tactics. Inflation is getting worse, and everything is going towards World War III, which is really need to be red alert, and we need to be take some measures, positive measures, constructive measures, in order to cope with that stress, which is going towards very disturbing situations. So that's why inflation is one of the major triggers nowadays in our life, because whenever you go for shopping, the price and the rates, utility bills are getting worse day by day, touching the sky. So illness, environmental living situations, of course, because living situation is getting worse. Utility bills, you have to pay more and more and more, and on the other hand, the services provider, they are getting they are getting billions of profit per month. They don't care about the poor. They are after their vested interest. So negative effect of stress. Now we are coming to negative effects of stress. What are those negative effects? Physical physical effects. When you are 24/7 under stress, it could leads to weight loss or weight gain. You will eat more or you will eat less. There will be insomnia, loss of sleep, headache, neck ache, pain in your neck, pain in your shoulder, pain in your joints. You feel unpleasant all the time. Specifically, headache is there, and your hair loss, skin wrinkles, you can name it. So, emotionally, mind mood swings all the time. When you are under stress, your mood swings. Sometimes mood go up, sometimes moods go down, and in that situations. And anxiety is there, anxious all the time, fearful thoughts, phobias, obsessive compulsive disorder, you can name it. Anxiety can leads to depression. Then you can go into that phase. Can also lead to unhealthy coping strategy. What are those unhealthy coping strategy? People with stress, then when they are unable to cope with the situation, then unhealthy coping strategies, they start smoking, they start using sleeping pills, they start using drugs, they start using consumption of alcohol, sex addictions, drug addictions, you can name it, gambling, and you are going away from constructive lifestyle, that you are going towards destructive lifestyle. That is directly linked to your stress. Now coming to the point, how do you manage management of your stress? Simple way. There's no rocket science in that. The simple way is, because the only person, I always say, that can heal or harm you is yourself. Try to be your friends. Ask a big question from your mind. Is your mind working for you, or is your mind against you? If your mind is your friend, or it is your mind is your enemy. These two big questions. Then write it down. What are the, because you are the healer of your body and mind and soul, and you are the harmer of your body and soul. How? Because when you are unable to manage your stress due to many or any reasons, then of course it is very disturbing when you have problem, of course, in stress, daily stress, which is very common. And if you go to the doctor, definitely, if it is not manageable, then of course you have to go to your doctor, registered medical practitioners to get advice or some coping strategy, positive strategy. But you can help yourself through mindfulness meditations, through relaxations therapies, healthy lifestyle. So body relaxations is one of, you always try to, because in segment intending, when you finish one task, in between starting the another task, as for example, if you are on your bed early in the morning, you get up and you're going to get ready, going to wash your face, clean your teeth. Then when you get up, and before that period, that is called segment intending. You have to be thankful. Okay, just I had good sleep, and now I'm going to that the first task you have completed of your sleep. Then second task, you are going to get ready, whatsoever your routine is. In between that 5 minutes, you have to relax your mind, that okay, I'm going to start at least 5 minutes. Close your eyes, be focused on your mind, that okay, I have completed this task, now I'm going to take another step, going for another task. So 5 minutes, you just, and then when you start that another task, as for instance, you are coming from the washroom, taking after completion of showers, your personal hygiene, and then you are getting ready for your work. And then another segment you have completed, you just get up, uh, change to your dress, and then you are going for this. So in between that, that is another segment. Then you are going for a work. Then when you complete that task of taking shower, getting ready, and dress up, going for work, then there is again completion of that task and the beginning of another task. You have to do again the same thing. 5 minutes, close your eyes, relax, and then start. So in this way, this is called segment intending. This is also brain and stress coping strategy in order to get productive and good results. Body relaxations, again, these are the physical exercise, yoga, mindfulness meditations. These segment intending includes in mindfulness meditation. Because I always say mindfulness meditation can be medication if done with dedications. This is some medicinal segment intending. You are try to be your own friends, help yourself, come out of the vicious circle of stress in these ways. Close your eyes, be non judgmental about yourself or about others. Then start every day, start a new life with thrill, with positive energy, with motivations, free of stress or negative stress, free of aggression, free of arrogance. Because when you are arrogant and you are aggressive and you think that I'm something, try to be a normal and down to earth persons, because then you can manage your stress in a positive way. Otherwise, if you're arrogant, if you are aggressive, if you, then it's everything, because mind is working here automatically. And how you are going to deal with your mind, negatively or positively, because it's I always say mind is like a garden and our thoughts are like seeds. We can grow flowers or we can grow weeds. It's up to us. So try to be uh, flower growers. Just grow flowers, not weeds. So benefit of stress management. What are these benefits? Because as I have mentioned, our mind is like a garden and our thoughts are like seeds. We can grow flowers or we can grow seeds. Let's grow flowers with positive stress, with positive coping strategy, not with negative coping strategy. and then you would be in a better positions to deal with the situation, to handle the stress. Then you would be in a better positions to help even others. So, what are the benefits of stress management? Physical health gets better, more energy, positive energy, more stamina, emotional stabilizing. You're emotionally, you are well stable, positive attitude, you're positive, you're hopeful, helpful, happier, ability to focus and improve your learning capabilities. Then you are helping hand, then your blood pressure is normal, your sugar level goes down, your cholesterol level even goes down, your sleep get better, your relationship with others will be definitely will be amazing. So relax brain, uh, because relaxation therapy, there are two kinds of waves, electric waves in our brain. Beta electric waves are there, and alpha electric waves, brain waves. Because our brain fires electric waves at 14s or more cycle a second. In 1 second, our brain electric waves are beta electric waves. Uh, in 1 second, there are beta electric waves. How the 14s are more than that in 1 second. These are called brain fire electric waves. When we are stressed, it's more 14 electric waves per second. These are beta waves are greater for getting tasks done, but not for learning new things. Because you can achieve your, because stress management, time management, and you're going to get the task done well in time. And of course, when you are stressed, you can get it, but it's less beneficial as compared to alpha electric waves of brain. Taking few minutes to relax deeply, as I have mentioned, segment intending in this lectures. Then in this way, when you are using your mind stress with positive stress, then taking few minutes to relax deeply, slow your brain waves down. And when you are relaxed and you're not in hurry and worry, and you know how to manage these kinds of such stress, then uh, there is another form of brain electric waves, which is known as alpha waves. Slow your brain waves down. These through mindfulness meditation, through relaxations therapy, through thinking about your mind, that whether your mind is working for you or it is against you. Then in this way you can change the narrative. That's why my theory is neuro narrative. You have to change the narrative by taking measures of all these things. Then this is very important theory and therapy, neuro-narrative therapy, given by myself. So it slow your brain waves. What are those measures? Mindfulness meditations, relaxations therapy, and segment intending. When you start, finish one task, going to for another task, give few minutes to just relax. Then you start. After finishing one task, before going to another task, in between, that's 4 to 2 minutes, 3 to 4 or 5 minutes, just close your eyes and thankful to yourself. Letter of if you few words of appreciation to yourself, then you can calm down your uh, be, beta electric waves, and that alpha electric waves in brain. When you relax, when you are with moderate stresses. Then there is alpha uh, electric waves here. That is 7 and 14 cycles in a second. And studies shows this alpha waves improve your learning, and it is helpful for your daily efficiency. And it could leads to creativity. It could leads to help you to improve innovations, to improve your efficiency, and it is very helpful for your brain and for your body and for your mind as a whole. So these are the various tools. Try to think on it. Try to be focused on your mind. What is going on? Is your mind working for you, or it is working against you? Try to lead a healthy lifestyle. Think about yourself, as nobody will come to help you out, even not your parents, not your siblings, not your uh, near or dear. The only person that can heal or harm you is yourself. Try to be your friend, try to help yourself, and this is the time to take action. Write it down, keep a diary of health and well being. Write it down and just uh, be a helping hand. And I always share my thoughts about because we are living in this world. I always say, don't search for hell or heaven in future. Both are here. How? Whenever you manage to love without negotiations, without expectations, and without calculations, indeed you are in hell, heaven. Sorry. And whenever you fight and hate, you are in hell. So that's why when and another thought of great philosopher Rumi, what he said, yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. He said, today I am wise, so I am changing myself. This is self-management. Change yourself. Change here. You have to bring change. And autonomic nervous system, see, our central nervous system, brain, is the whole main switch is here. So autonomic nervous system, and then sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. Sympathetic nervous system is directly linked to our automatic pilot. Get up and stressful, going for work, aggression, depression, because our controlled pilot is not operating. That is our parasympathetic nervous system. What is that parasympathetic nervous system? You are well aware of your brain. You have to give benefit of doubts. You have to because don't live in the past, because when you are starting living in the past, what has happened in the past has been lost. Try to live at the present moment. Then give momentum to your positivity. Give momentum to your task in your life. Give importance to yourself. Try to be helping hands. Try to forget other parts. Try to extend your helping hands and speak kind words with your friends, nearer, dearer. Then you can be a changed person. Otherwise, you would be a changed person, chained of various things: hatred, crimes, selfishness, aggressions, arrogance, even hatred related to religion, color, class, sexuality. You can name. So try to be kind, try to be compassionate, try to think about your mind and how what is going to control your mind, and how much it is directly linked to your stress level, and try to make your life easy. Try to give benefit of doubts, try to help yourself, try to help others. If you are unable to help yourself, then how come you can help others? So in this way, if you have to change the narrative, what has happened in the past, just forget. Give momentum to the present time. Then you can be a changed person. And with empathy, full of empathy, is you're kind to yourself, self-compassion, self-love, self-respect, then then you will see that a drastic change when come into your mind, into your brain, because wise words without wise action is falsehood. So try to prove yourself through your action, subjectively and objectively. When you think that you are wise and your action is not wise, like you are under stress and you are disturbed, you have self-harming thoughts, you are unable to sleep, you are unable to walk, and what you are doing for yourself, you have to improve your quality of life instead of quantitative. So that's it. That's all for today. And take well care of yourself. If you have any queries, go to my descriptions of this talk. All of my numbers and email is there. Feel free to get in touch if you have any questions and queries about my theory. Then, of course, it is free services for less well-off people, and for paying online services are there. If you are locally here in London, then I can home visits. You can ask about my charges if you can afford. And online services are for paying patients, and for non-affording, less well-off is free. So thank you very much, and take well care of yourself, your family, friends, and people around you if possible. And because it's interpersonal wisdom, your internally how much caring you are, your internal personal wisdom is, that's IQ. And emotional quotient is how much emotionally balanced you are, your interpersonal wisdom with your friends, with your family, with people around you, that is interpersonal wisdom, emotional wisdom. And spiritual wisdom is SQ, and that is extra personal wisdom with other species, with seen or unseen galaxies and other species like plants, trees. So that's all for today, and take well care of yourself. See you soon. Take care, and bye bye for now. Take care and have a lovely day. Take care. Bye bye.